Hey, what's up, guys? It is Trucker and Dave back once again. I'm sorry, I haven't done this in a while, so so just bear with me, guys. I haven't done this in a while, um, so the real reason I'm just gonna get straightforward. I know I've been gone for a very long time because I've been really busy. I've been really busy. Just grinding, working. I'm still with May Trucking Company though. And the real reason why I'm making this video is basically to share my 1 month review with this company and what do I think of it from my own experience. So I'm just gonna get straight forward to that. So currently right now, as you can see when I show you guys, some of you may know this yard or not, but for those of you who don't know, I'm currently in Fontana, California, I'm just shut down at the Fontana yard because I run out of hours of service. So that was the last resort. So I decided to shut down here. After I was done with my load, which coming from North California to all the way pretty much in Santa Fe Springs, which is pretty much in LA. So yeah, I'll tell you what, trucking in LA. To be honest with you, I don't know how y'all do it. Honestly, it is tough. Like really tough because it's a lot of traffic, a lot of cars, and a lot of trucks too as well. The truck stops barely have any parking as it is because so many people live in LA. So I don't know how y'all do it, honestly. I just don't know. I would like to know if you guys live in LA and you guys subscribe to my channel and all that stuff. I would like to know, how you guys do it because, you know, it was stressful. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty stressful. Especially my delivery, it was pretty much a tight space as it is to put back into. But I still managed to get it done somehow, I'm looking at this truck right now. I'm gonna show y'all this truck. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it looks really chromy on the wheels. I wish my wheels didn't look like that, but actually they do because I did get a truck washed last night too as well, actually. So I'll show you guys that in a minute with that. And be prepared for the truck tour videos because it's gonna happen too as well because I pretty much got everything I needed in this truck, everything working, all that stuff. And it's currently 72 degrees from what it says in my truck outside. So it's pretty warm out. That's why I'm wearing a t-shirt right now because it's very warm out here as it is. Alright, so enough of me blabbering all that stuff. Let me just get straight forward to this video. My 1 month review experience with May Trucking Company. There are pros and cons, which I'm not gonna sugarcoat and hide it. Honestly, there is pros and cons with it. I'm thinking which one should I start first. I'm gonna start with the cons. The first con is, I know a lot of people are gonna be wondering why is this the first one? The first con. My first con is basically the communication after hours. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. It's horrible, especially after 5 p.m. After hours dispatch and driver managers, I get it, they're busy and stuff. They don't have enough staff during after hours, so I totally understand that. Try to be understandable, reasonable the best I can, but there's times where I gotta do live load calls, and I don't want to eat at my 14-hour clock. So waiting just to do a live load call. So that's one of the cons. The second con is really obvious because I said this in my second video when I first started out. It is the pay, which I'm gonna let that go for the most part because I already knew before coming into here that the pay was gonna be very low. So I already knew that from the get-go and start. But I'm just here to get my experiences like everybody else does. And then what's the other con? the other con is they all have Freightliners. And I know some people it's not a big deal, but I don't know. I don't like these Freightliners. I used to, like, for a little bit, I like these Freightliners. After just being there for a while, there are some cons with this equipment. Don't get me wrong. This equipment is good. It's been pretty reliable to me. And I'm not complaining about that at all. Like, it's been pretty reliable. At least for the most part of it. It's been pretty reliable. Nothing major broke down. No, I haven't had not one issue with my tractor. But the trailers on the hand, yeah, I did have issues with the trailers. Because sometimes with some of these preload trailers, sometimes it'll be some really old trailers. I'm talking about it just has halogen bulbs all around it, like it barely works. And I don't know if it's just me or not or what. Every time I try to slide my tandems on these old trailers, like, so on these old trailers, there's like a lever, you have to pull it to slide your tandems, right? So two of the old trailers did the same thing to me twice, so I'm not sure it's just the trailers at this point, or just me not knowing how to do it, because we were never taught on how to slide tandems on the very old trailers, only on the newer ones, to be honest with you. But every time I try to slide my tandems on these old trailers, every time I pull the lever out, and I have my brakes set and all that shit, it keeps on wanting to go back in, and I don't know why it keeps doing that. I don't know. It's just because of this trailer failure thing, whatever. But I do prefer the newer trailers, way much better. The ones that have like the push pin, you just pull it and just, it comes out, Those are way much easier to slide your tandems. But these old trailers are such a headache. I don't like these old trailers at all. So the last old trailer I basically had an air leak in it. And then the second reason it is the tandems won't slide forward and stuff. Like, the lever kept on to push back in and stuff. So for the most part. So that's one of my cons with it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure there's another con to it, but I just can't remember what it is off the top of my head right now. But I'm pretty sure I'll mention my next video if I ever pops in my head, whatever. Alright, so that's enough of the cons. Okay, let's talk about the pros. The pros is the home time's really great. Not gonna lie to you. Home time's been excellent. I know I'm on Western 11 right now, and usually is out from 7 to 10 days, but usually I stay out 7 days, take 2-3 days off, or I could stay out 10 days and still do the same thing too as well. Now I'm getting more comfortable with it. I want to hustle more, trying to get back into work grind and the work feeling and all that stuff. I really want to basically be out for 10 days. Moving forward, because holidays coming up and things like that. So before I was taking between 7 to 8 days. Now I'm just gonna try to push to 10 days, if anything, just because I want to be out much longer and grind as much as I can as well too. Especially when I have everything already in the truck as it is too as well. And what else? Yeah, I would say the home time is really great here. I'm not gonna lie. I think I said this already, so sorry if I said that twice already as it is. But yeah, I just if you work here, you would know. Especially if you on Western 11, the home time is really excellent here. I cannot complain at all, honestly. I'd be out 7 to 10 days and take 3 or 4 days off. And what's good, my DM basically gets me home the day before I request my home time so far. Even though that's just with the month experience and things like that. and they do really care about your safety, and you guys are probably just wondering, have I ever been late to my loads? Yes, I have. Honestly, there's no way around it, especially in winter time, and especially it's not because of the tractor issues. It's mainly because of trailer issues, if anything. At least from my experience so far, it's mostly just trailer issues. But other than that, like the whole trailer issues thing, I can't really complain at all. Like, do I think it's a good start company? Probably yes. I would say so. Yeah. I can't speak for experienced drivers. That's just something you have to call the recruiter and find out about, because the pay may be different for experienced drivers compared to an entry-level driver, which I am an entry-level driver, which I only have one month experience in trucking. And I will tell you this, there is pros and cons in this industry. Like, from my 1 month experience, I experienced a lot as it is, and I can only imagine my second and third month it could be. And I've dealt with snow and all that, but luckily it's not bad to the point I have to put chains on all that stuff. Yeah, at least, you know. But even then, if I have to put chains on, I'm basically just shutting down at that point. You know, it's not even worth it to risk your CDL just to get your delivery time and whatever, you know. Because at the end of the day, your life is more important than that load is, in my opinion. And so let's say you're gonna be late for a load, right? You always want to let your DM know about that. Just communicate with them, and then, you know, you just get there when you get there, you know. They're not gonna really force you to, you know, like, basically, like, sorry, I can't snap my fingers right now, but yeah. But they're not gonna really force you to be there on time if you can't be there on time, which it could be various reasons. It could be like numerous of things. It could be mechanical problems with the truck, or it could be bad weather. It could be just other things, you know, that gets in the way and just of your 14-hour time and all that shit. Or you just don't have enough hours of service on your clock to go pick up a load up, things like that, you know. And obviously, I feel like they already know as it is with that, because they don't want you to violate your hours of service, which is a big thing, not to violate that. Honestly, you don't want to violate that at all, because it'll end badly with that. So, I ain't gonna lie, it is pretty hot. So I had the window cracked down and everything, and I don't know why, but it feels like it's summertime out here. Especially in Fontana, California, it feels like it's summer. And I would like to show you guys the truck that's been washed, but at the same time, I just don't feel like putting my shoes on right now, because I'm just being kind of lazy right now. I'm not gonna lie about that. Alright, let me stop getting off topic here. Let me just think, what else? The pros. And the other pros, my DM is pretty good. I like my DM. I wish I could keep him as long as I'm with the company, because my DM has been excellent. I can't really complain with my DM. My DM is really good. You know, it's hard. I don't know. This company so far is kind of hard from my own experience. So I'm just speaking as from my own experience. From my own experience, it hasn't really been anything major issues with the company. At least not at all, honestly. But I know the last couple weeks I've been busy. Like, they'll give you load after load after load. Like, you know, like, next thing you know, you already got another load after you're done with that load, you know? They keep you busy, which is a good thing, honestly, because you want to be out here grinding, you know? Make your own money and stuff, you know? Sorry, I'm just watching all the drivers back in and stuff, so my bad. So, but as you can see, I'm just watching this guy right here, back in that spot right there, so that's why I look a little bit distracted. But from my 1 month experience, there's things they could improve on for sure. Like, no trucking company is perfect out there, honestly. Because if there was, guess what? Everybody would be working for that company at that point. So, and then for my next video, I'm gonna show you guys my truck, basically. Have a truck tour, outside, inside, all that stuff. So stay tuned for that next video as well too. So I'm gonna go back in the sleeper because that bed is calling my name right now. Yeah, it's calling my name. So I'm gonna go back in the bed and take a nap because I have not slept yet. Honestly, I've been up for damn near 24 hours. So so yeah, I do need to sleep too as well and all that stuff. So I will catch you guys later and stay tuned for my next video. Peace.